Alright. So this seems to be working. Where's the, I guess I gotta open YouTube page and go to my channel. And link this thing to... Alright, so that's been sent. Health looks good. Let's close that. Bring up chat. And I'm gonna start a game. So in this particular game you have various different scenarios. These two are not unlocked to begin with. Let's start off with just having the two, Katya, Bruno, and Pavle. Characters have certain specific things that they can do. I haven't tried the anniversary edition mode, so I'm gonna put that on. I've already cleared one of the campaigns, and I decided to do another because it's fun. So here we have Pavle, Bruno, and Marco. One of which can scavenge. He's got a good amount of inventory. The other is able to run fast. The other is able to cook more efficiently than anybody else, which is good when you don't have much food. Let me bring that up. Bring that up. There we go. So I already tested my levels in terms of a video. And it starts off with a little bio. How long does the siege last? It's hard to say. Every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. The phones don't work. There's a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends. So when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavle. Pavel? I'm going to call him Pavel. While scavenging for supplies. He used to be Pogorin's, and this is where it takes place, a star player. And there's just another homeless victim of war, so they teamed up, hoping for the best. This starts our story, and here's where you have a bunch of stuff to do. One of which is clearing out debris piles, and there are items that you can actually create in order to make that easier. But day one's usually a scramble for getting all of your stuff sorted out and cleared. Which I'm essentially doing right now. Now in your main base area, you have sort of like a shared inventory, so it doesn't hurt to just like grab everything. I mean, it gives you the option to leave certain items in storage. I don't think there's like any particular benefit in order to do that. Certain characters start off with statuses like slightly wounded, which is unfortunate because this is our scavenger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make him a bed so he can rest. Do I want that there? Probably a little bit further away. I'm gonna have him rest in the bed, so slightly wounded. He's slightly sick, which is also unfortunate. I'm moving between the characters quickly by hitting tab on the keyboard. He's done. He can rest. I think I'm gonna build another bed right off the bat. I want to clear that out first. Maybe have him sit down and chill? I'll go ahead and build the metal workshop. Metal workshop allows you to build weapons and stuff that can allow you to pop open locks, like crowbars and that sort of stuff. What do we have? We got 14 of these, 12 of these, 5 gears. Got a little bit of food. Food's usually best to, that'll cost 10. If I build this, I won't be able to build a second bed. How long? It's the middle of the day. Do I want a crowbar right off the bat? Just finish this off. So right now I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to start popping locks. You know what? I'm just going to build a crowbar. Even though he's slightly wounded, I'm going to be sending him out tonight. I'll have Pavle stick in bed, and I'll have this guy guard. So usually you want to have, like, a number of beds that are about one less than your actual survivors, because you can rotate. Like you can have one person who's awake, one person is sleeping. As long as somebody gets a good night's sleep, you can have that person address the situation in the room. Now I'm trying to figure out which one's going to be the easiest to get to. I think this one is. This one has lock, pile lock. They're both the same, really. So I'll have him crowbar that, and I'll have him crowbar that once he's starting to dig. So I'll send him upstairs. Now, weapons and items like the crowbar, they're universal. So you don't have to sort of swap that particular item in between characters. The character will just, like, have it on him. That's why I can use a crowbar down here and then use a crowbar up there without having the characters interact with each other. The objective of this game is to survive until a specific day. Right now you can see in the upper left-hand corner it's day 1. And, depending on the scenario, it's usually at about, like, 45, 42. Now the day ends at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., and that's when it goes to nighttime, and you get a different interface in that particular scenario. So we'll be able to finish up this area and all of the things that we necessarily need to get. So I'll have him sleep in the bed, I'll have him guard, and I'll have him go scavenge. And we get the ghost house. Giving shelter to people in need. He either died, fled his home after the Revenant mortar fire. Since then the house stands abandoned. Neighborhood kids say it's haunted. There's a ruined villa. Some people still live here and can sell odds. They must have supplies, stocks. So this would have certain individuals there. Half of it's ruined. There are people living there that don't seem friendly. At night you can sometimes hear shots fired. So these two scenarios seems like I'm going to be bumping into people. Here I don't believe I will. So I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to forego bringing the crowbar, just because I want to bring back as much stuff as possible. But bringing a crowbar is usually a good idea because there's locked areas that you can actually get to. So here we go. I've never seen this particular house. This is part of the anniversary edition stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and start grabbing some stuff from this area. I'm going to hop down. See if we can open this. And we can. Usually a door with this symbol means you can either open it from one side or the other. And there's a place, these bars indicate that you can open it with a saw blade. Saw blades are useful to get to areas that have a good amount of loot. Each particular workbench and that sort of thing can be upgraded, which gives you access to build other materials. So here, water's important. Do I have any books? No, I don't. Do I want shells? I don't need them immediately. So all of this stuff is essentially things that I don't require right now. Bullets might necessarily be something that I don't really need. So I'm gonna head upstairs. I'm gonna see if there's anything over here. Looks like it's just a rat. There's some food, likely in this area. Score. Okay. This pretty much fills up my entire inventory. I'm still gonna go scavenge around just to see if I can fill up the other stacks, because it goes by stacks. Like for these materials it's 4, for this it's 4, for this it's 4, for this it's 4, for this I think it can go up to 10 water. It depends on the item itself. So this would be a reason to bring the crowbar next time I'm around. And that looks like another rat. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let the rat out. You're free, little one. So we got that. We got electronic components, which I'm not picking up on this run. We got bullets, which is good. And we got one of these. This usually gives you some details in regards to the area that you're at. Dear Subira, just when I managed to reach this country we thought to be safe, it too was plunged into war. Don't worry though, I'm fine. I wrote this letter waiting for a man who can smuggle me into safety in his boat. So he got the fuck out. I will then apply for the asylum, and as soon as I get it, I'll bring you here. and we'll be together again. Away from the war and misery. Hang on and pray for me, coffee. Alright, we're gonna head down. So, nice little quiet area with not much going on. There's a good amount of materials. Is there anything down here? In and around here? It doesn't look like it. Looks like this is it. So tomorrow I'll probably bring crowbar and I'll be able to finish up scavenging this area. And that's how nighttime works. You scavenge for stuff, you grab the stuff, you bring it back to your place, and you build stuff with the stuff you find. It's a very stuff-based game. Character comes over and he says, "Man, look at all this stuff. I'm so happy I got all this stuff. Stuff is great." So he's no longer slightly wounded, so that did him some good. He is, however, tired. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another bed. We're going to go ahead and place that over here. And then he's going to go sleep in it. He's going to finish up that pile up top. We've got enough food for... God, so that's 2 meals. I'm gonna need to build a stove for tomorrow. So right now they are hungry, but they can last like an extra day. So what I usually end up doing is feeding them on the odd days. So right now it's day 2, it's an even day. Tomorrow's gonna be day 3, which is an odd day. Which means feed your mans. So he's finished building his bed. Now he gets to sleep in it. That's his reward. If you double click on a location, the character is going to start motoring to run there. I don't know if there's any specific penalty for doing that, though. It's possible. Just gives it a little bit of a tap. A tappy tap. Which clears the pile. And we're going to go ahead and open up this. And that's going to complete the area. It's not just a question of building stuff. We'll build stuff for our stuff. 1 bandage, 1 bottle of meds. Seems to be going good. There was a lot of sugar, so I do want to eventually get up to that. I'm probably going to build a still next. Or do I want something to grab water? I think I'm going to want something to grab water. Place that over here. Now he's getting tired. If he's tired, I want him to go sleep. Alright, so we got that. Next thing I'm going to want to do is build a water. But I don't have enough components for that. So I'm going to have a bit of a wait. Wait until tomorrow. Where's the chair? Where's the chair? Sit in the chair. Because sometimes you get visitors, so normally I do a bit of waiting until like somebody does or does not show up. I don't know what the particular threshold. Usually they come early in the morning. This probably indicates to me that a trade is going to be coming tomorrow. On day 3 for this particular scenario. It's entirely possible. Have I gotten everything in this area? Yes, I have. So, one of the things I'm going to want to do ASAP, no, you stay in bed. You stay in bed. Stay in bed. Is upgrade my workbench. The reason you want to upgrade the workbench is because it allows you access to food traps and no, not this one. This gives you access to a hatchet, which allows you to chop down furniture in order to get wood, which is a huge resource bonus. And then usually what I do is I upgrade this station, so I can start fortifying the base. I don't think anybody's coming, so we're gonna go ahead and end this day. And he's hungry. Gonna get him to sleep, get him to guard. Apologize for the noise. There's a rather loud truck that's passing by. Marco's gonna go ahead and scavenge. That looks good. So these are the various different things. You can sleep, which means sleeping on the floor. You can sleep in a bed, as long as there's a bed that's available. These are the two things that get people to recover. If they're tired or if they're sick. You have a guard, which leaves somebody on guard duty in order to look around and keep things safe, because there will be raids on your house, just as you're doing raids on other houses in order to get food. And the other one is scavenge. You can only have one person scavenge at any given time, which is unfortunate. So I think it would be kind of neat to have an aspect where you can send 2 people scavenge, if you can manage it. But that might make things a little too easy in the video games. So I need to keep in mind that there's going to be a saw over here. I forget what's in here, so let's go take a look at that. Just some random knickknacks. Certain characters do, for their emotional health, have to smoke. Being a smoker in an apocalypse would really suck. I happen to be a smoker myself, so I feel for these guys, I really do. Sugar cubes can be used in order to make alcohol, which is a great bartering tool, which is why I want to get a still up and running. So we're just sort of finishing this up. What are the things that I don't necessarily require? Books are not, they're just fuel, so we can put those aside. We can use that for trade. Those are materials, and that. I don't need this. I don't need that. These I don't really need immediately, but I don't know if I'm going to be back here. That's the thing. So right now I'm just going to break through this door, which is why I brought the crowbar. Because I know I pretty much, cleared this place out. And I met with two containers worth of stuff. So these weapon components allow you to make weapons, which is useful. I'll go ahead and drop that. Anything else that I don't need? So there's 4 materials here. There's the teddy bear. I don't know what the teddy bear does. I never really picked it up and taken it with me. So we got a 4th there. We got some water. And we got more lumber. The water I don't believe I need. We have bandages which you can use to trade. So I think I'm going to grab that. Considering nobody's really wounded at this point in time. and combat's not going to be that that difficult. So one final sweep. I'll probably come in here when I have access to make a saw blade. And I believe the vendor is going to be available tomorrow, so we can go do that. And he's going to happily report that he got a bunch of stuff. Yeah. This is at which point it saves. So we got him. You're gonna get up, because you've been sleeping all day. I'm gonna get him to make some food. I'll park him near the door just in case the vendor comes over while this is happening. Alright, so that's done. I'll grab one of these, which requires 1 meat, 1 vegetable for 2 meals, which is great. So I got about 2 days worth of food, which is not a bad place where I want to be. Now I want to set them aside and have him go grab the food. There's the vendor. Alright, buddy. What do you got? So vendor comes with like various different supplies and that sort of stuff. Things that I want to focus on is this, and essentially everything that's under the materials tab. And I don't know if I'll be able to pick up everything. The gears are really important if you want to be able to open up certain areas. That's going to be important for other stuff. The rest, I'm low on these materials. Okay. He doesn't seem to like that. What else? Got cigarettes. Common stuff, not very interested. Nothing special, not bad either. So now we've changed to it won't do try harder. Because before it was, you've got to be kidding me, show me some more. So we know we're getting closer to getting to a deal. Lockpicks I don't need. And at this point he says, fine, we can have a deal. Which is good. Let's go ahead and see if we can empty out the rest of the stuff. I do have a bandage. What else might he like? Alright, so there's that. Is there anything else that I want from him? I don't think I can impart anything more with this. Or get him to part with. Alright, we'll send him on his way. I'll get him to... No, that's not the one that I want. I want him to go here. I want him to make the last meal. And you're gonna go over here, buddy, in order to be able to eat said last meal. You're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna go have some food. So upgrading this is going to cost a fair bit, which I think I'll do. And then we're gonna make a hatchet, and we're gonna take care of the furniture in this place. Then we're gonna go to scavenge, and we'll try to set up some rain collectors in order to take care of the water situation. Because our water's, it's not bad. It's at 15 right now, but it would be nice to have it a little bit lower. I could probably sweep into the area with the saw blade tonight. That might be something to do. But we've already had the vendor, so I might want to go over to the new area and see if I can just get some components beyond that. The other thing to do here would be to... I can't make any of these. But we can start chopping up various objects. Alright. And this really helps with material collection. You can even bring an axe over to areas that you've already gone through in order to get wood. So essentially, it helps make sure that wood is never like a problem in order to obtain anymore. Which can be a problem when you get older. But let's go. We got one more. See, we're at 27 now. So just have to worry about components. I don't like breaking people's chairs. I find that's kind of cruel. It's like I can sit on the ground now. So luckily everybody's all healed up. Don't know what else I can do. So what am I missing in order to make these? This I'm missing components. I've already got plenty of parts. The still's gonna need components as well. So that's 6. It's 11 wood and 29 components. So I'm gonna need like 18 components in a run. Alright, I can make that happen. And now we got a hatchet in order to be able to protect ourselves during the night if I'm not bringing it with me. So I'll have Pavel on guard. I'll have him sleep in the bed because I like having him available if I need to do stuff. And we're going to go over to... Place with me in the local community. There's the Shelled School. I think the Shelled School is our best bet. You go scavenge. You go to the Shelled School. I'm not going to bring anything first run. I'm just going to go scavenge. Rock and roll. I already know what these locations have to offer. When it's going to be your first playthrough, you're going to be making mistakes. Which is, you know, fine. Right now I'm just grabbing everything as I go along so I can put it all into a pile. Like, I don't necessarily want wood, and I don't necessarily want electric components. Electric components come later in order to upgrade stuff. So in this one, the best place to go digging, because you do have to dig, because there is debris in certain areas, is this area. Because otherwise you got two piles over here, and then you got a door that you can't get through. It takes a bit of time, but it doesn't require you to do it the entire night. Like, I've never had a situation where I was like, man, I wish I had a shovel. Other than, you know, not wanting to sit here and look at this, like, orange circle crawl. So it's more an issue with the noise. And if you're playing a post-apocalyptic, you know, survival game, well, probably not a good idea to just start doing stuff, because it's less annoying to go through these piles and faster. If you actually got materials for going through these piles with a shovel, then that would be one of the reasons to get one. But there's no benefit for that particular item. So I don't make it. I just click on the little pile and then, you know, watch him do the little animation about 60 times. Now you'll notice there's like a little circle that's kind of invisible. I don't know if it's easy to see on the current resolution that I'm playing over on YouTube. However, if you can see it, that means the noise that you're making. So if there's a bunch of people that are around you, and they don't like people going through their stuff, they want to ask you to leave, they're going to get triggered by that circle, and they're going to come looking for you. It's kind of how the stealth portion of this game works. Now this area is pretty much safe. There are people here, but they are non-hostile. Which is why I went to it. Now there's a pile up here. We're gonna grab that. Hop down over here, and here's where I'm probably gonna be transferring stuff. Yeah. No, we're gonna take that. So we'll leave the wood here, because we got plenty of wood back at home. Get to open this door. I don't know if there's anything in between these piles. I never checked. I don't think there is. So this is a really good components haul. We're going to be back here tomorrow. There's also a place you can actually use a saw, so I might want to consider bringing one next time. But we got parts. Parts are really good. I want to see if I can get more parts. If I can get all the parts, that would be great, because this will allow us to make meat traps. I'm sorry they took your food. I'm not gonna take your food. Anything that that you guys don't want me taking, just let me know, and I won't take it. So here I have a choice. I can continue stacking electrical components. I can drop off these. You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave it as is, just because it's pretty. It works. for the moment. Holy guacamole. Okay. Locked door. Sometimes there's an event where you need medication. Prepare a secret stash behind the fridge. Yes, I already put some stuff there. See if it works for you. Okay. So now we've discovered... It's always good to go via those notes because sometimes it'll tell you about stuff that's like lying around. So here we got parts. I think I want to drop these off and grab another stack of parts. Just if there's more parts hanging around, I can grab those. Now I gotta take a look at the time, which is represented with a circle. In the upper left-hand corner. Once that circle finishes off, I have to come back ASAP. I'm gonna be grabbing the water here. I don't think there's anything else. I think there's like a pile over here. Yeah, one pile. And there's a grate. And that little icon with the hand, that's stealing stuff. I changed my mind. I'm grabbing the parts. Okay. Stealing stuff is not nice in the apocalypse. So there aren't certain things that take that into consideration if you're being a douche to people. Like, you know, breaking into their house, murdering their entire family, that sort of stuff. It's usually frowned upon. So we should be able to sweep this area on probably the next 3 nights. And then start worrying about going to other locations. Marco is back. All right. Day 4. We've been raided. So this is what happens when you get raided. Someone tried to rob us. And Pavle got slightly wounded. Which means that I want to be able to... He's tired. Bio. All the shows, sniper fire, and lack of supplies make you want to hide away and sit down and cry. But we cannot let them crush our spirit. We have to show them that they can't take away our dignity. It's difficult here, but you know, we did it on our street. I'm gonna let him chill for a little bit. So what I want to do, it's an even day. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this thing. Now that we have the components in order to make that happen. Looking at our things, we got 41 of these. We got 28 wood. We got a massive, massive amount of sugar, and yeah, things are going well. Maybe I shouldn't do this. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna make a rain still. I'm gonna go ahead and place that because we're gonna get our water up, and we're gonna start cranking that stuff into alcohol. It's always a good idea to wonder, okay, well, if I upgrade this bench, am I going to be doing any of the things that are required of me? If the answer is no, then I should probably avoid making that particular device or object. Because right now I'm sitting on like 37 sugar. So what do I need to make alcohol? I need water, I need, and I need sugar. So this will get me water, the other thing will get me sugar. So let's go ahead and open this. Thank goodness you're here. What does he want? I live nearby with my daughter. I heard rumors of lewd pigs in the house. I can lock the doors, but they can get inside through the windows. Can you help me board up? And what I'm going to do is say yes to this, because it's actually a nice thing to do. And it boosts the morale of the entire group. Our neighbor was right to ask for help. We will help make it more secure, and this guy's going to do the same thing. I'm glad we decided to help our neighbor in need. Supporting each other is important. So usually when you get raided once, it's not going to happen that you get raided another time. Now we just have to wait for one of these individuals to wake up. We are down one person of the team. Which made things a little bit more difficult, but, you know, it's manageable. So I'm going to have him recover in bed. Marco's going to do some more scavenging tonight. He's up, so I'm going to make him finish building the alcohol still. I need to take into consideration how much water I'm going to need tomorrow in order to make a meal, or 3 meals, because it's going to be an even day. Then I'll make alcohol that's according to that. I probably should wait until our cook is back in order to make the alcohol. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a water filter. And then, if I can, which I think I can upgrade that. Start working on fortifications to the house. How many parts do we have? 9? Okay, I'm not gonna have enough for a rat trap. So okay, how much does this take? 5 of 9, then I get 4. How much does this take? Okay, let's go ahead and build the level 2. I'm just mathing stuff in my head in terms of what I want to build next. Because this is going to give me 4 water per day in order to make a filter. So we can go ahead and we can board this up right away, which I think is something that I want to be doing. You've got 3... well, I don't know about this house, but the other house, you board things up 3 times, and that reduces the amount of attacks you get. And the next fortification you can make to the house is the door, which requires some components. This is why I wanted to upgrade the bench in order to start doing this, so people stop getting wounded when others attack. Now with this bench, it gives you access to other things that you can make, such as these small animal cages, which require a lot of parts. But what it does is it lets you turn 1 food into 2, essentially, you know, replenishing itself as it goes along. Or you can use fertilizer if you're not really making any fertilizer. The next thing I want to make is another rainwater collector, more than likely, or maybe just get the food supply going. It's a toss-up between these 2 things. These I don't have enough plant material in order to justify making this. I already have the still because I have a lot of alcohol. How much water do I have? 15? That's not bad. I think I can end the day here. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to pause the game and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. It's 54 or 50, roughly. I'm just jotting down the times at which I come back from breaks, just in the off chance somebody decides to watch this after I played through it. Let's go ahead and make another water filter. I'm gonna need more components. I don't know if I can get this installed before the day is done. But I'm just gonna preemptively build it. Hurry up. Alright. So I'm gonna have Pavligard, gonna have him scavenge. The few other areas, airport I'd never been to. Last plane left long ago. There's airspace over Gorum. Armor shoots down offenders. Keep permanent outpost. Okay, so there's an army presence over there. The Soul Department bins owned an elderly couple. So not necessarily somebody that I want to mess around with. They don't seem friendly. There's a church where I can trade with people, and there's the sheltered school, which I already know has supplies, so I might as well go there. One thing that I forgot to make is a flippin' saw, which is unfortunate. But I'm gonna bring a crowbar. The problem with bringing a crowbar is that it takes up an item slot. You know what? Maybe one of the things I want to test is leaving the crowbar. I should, I can't pop that open. I don't have a saw. One of the things I want to test is leaving a crowbar behind. And see if it's there on the next day. Depending on whether or not I'm going to be coming back here on the next day. So, one thing that I'm looking for is components. This has wood, which I'm not really interested in. That's the saw that I forgot to make, which I should have made. Here we got more wood. Oh, having a bit of the acid reflux there. My character is such a dick. He just doesn't care for people's, you know, privacy, or, you know, the fact that they might necessarily be trying to sleep. I'll grab a little bit of wood, unless I don't need it. Grab the medication. Crack open the store. This is what I brought the crowbar for. I'm not going to steal from the homeless people. That's just wrong. We got a component, we got an electrical, and we got some wood that's left there. I guess I'll just clear that out now. Yeah, kind of kicking myself for not bringing the saw. We got some food. We got some water, which I probably want to bring. What don't I want to bring back? Probably these. Alright, run tomorrow. I'm gonna need a saw. I need to keep that in mind. Turns out I didn't need the saw today, which is good. I was able to fill up on components. The rest of the stuff is just going to be wood and that sort of stuff, so. You know what? No, I got plenty of food. Not food, fuel. Because I was thinking that I'd probably need wood for fuel, but I already got a bunch of fuel by breaking all of the furniture in our place. Like, this only shows you your backpack. Unfortunately, it doesn't show what you have over at your base. So, yeah. That's the thing. Day 5. Look at all this stuff. Alright, so I need you to make some food for everybody. You're gonna go over here. And you're going to... I can't make that yet. Alright, we'll make another still. Go ahead and eat. And get him to eat and go to bed. Get him to go complete that. He needs to make one more meal. All right. So we'll make 2 filters. Go ahead and make the 1 saw. Actually, let's get these started right away. Got enough food for 1 more day, which is great. Running low on wood, so next step is going to be getting a bunch of wood for stuff. We just need the saw made. Go ahead and make that. And then we're going to cook some boozers. Alright, let's get you over here. Relax. So electric components are good. I keep 2 of these because they're a specific quest where it's asked of you to give 2 medicine to like a family that's in need. This is why I usually like having 2 on supply. So he's done sleeping. He can start doing that. I'll have him go over here. And And we're going to make all the alcohol we can. What's keeping us from going further? Water. So I'm going to make 2 more filters. This is why I like having 2 water stills operating at the same time. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. You can go chill over there. I'll just wait for those to be finished. We'll pop the rest of the filters on so we can get more water. Got a little bit of ammunition. We got 9 of these left, so wood's gonna start becoming a priority. Which is good, because like at the other place that I'm at, there's plenty of wood there. So tonight we'll go scavenge. I'm gonna give Marco a saw. I'm gonna pick up everything that I can. Speedrun strats. I could end the day like right when this happens. I actually should probably. Or maybe I should grab... I'll bring him downstairs. We'll grab this, we'll make some more alcohol. So we got 5 alcohols. Can I build a... Not yet. I need to upgrade this again, I think, eh? And it requires electrical components in order to do so. Yeah, okay. Anything else that I'm missing? Not making. Shovel, I guess. Unless it's... What about this thing? Can I upgrade this? Okay, that needs 5 parts. But the parts are going to go towards cages. I'm gonna get 2 cages, and we can get 5 fuel, or 5 alcohol. Tomorrow's not a food day, so I should be able to make it without any problem. So we'll start cooking another 5 alcohol. We'll have alcohol for the trader. We'll get all the stuff from the trader, and everything's fine. So now we can end the day. Course of the night. I'm going to have Pavle sleep in bed, gonna have him guard, gonna have him scavenge. We're gonna go over to the shelled school, grab a saw, and yeah. This will be probably the last run in this area before we head over to the others. Normally not a good idea to be running through places like this, but I know that the area is safe, so. Actually, I'm going to leave that pile alone for stuff that I might want to drop off, I guess, maybe. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. So that's the saw on work. Saw gets consumed. Leaves our item slot open, and we have some guns that we can actually have access to, which is cool. But the guns need to be fixed, which requires 5 weapon components. Guns that do not need to be fixed, the only time you can actually find those are on dead bodies that you kill. Oh, it's terrible. A girl I knew was shot today by a man called Sniper. I can't believe I won't see her again. This is a kind girl. What did she do to this sniper? They turned off the electricity, and teacher said we would have to stay in school a little longer. I don't know why. I want to see you and Dad already. I promised to bring you this letter. Will you come and take me home? Ah, we got some parts. Good. I like parts. Parts will allow me to build a rat trap, which is my next priority. Getting food to be sustainable. Or not necessarily sustainable, like replenishable. So my food stocks essentially stay level. So I want like two rat traps going at any given time. There's no hope. There's always hope, buddy. Alright, let's go down. We're gonna go to the back. I don't know how to reach that place. Yes, you do. You've been here 2 times already. Of course you know how to reach that place. Dumbass. Alright. So, let's grab all here. Oh, you can only carry 2 books at a time? Wow, that sucks. Books are really shitty. Fuck these books, man. What do we got in here? Coffee beans, alcohol, we'll be able to trade with. And I think this is going to be it. I mean, we got a little bit of wood left. We got, what else? There's some stuff in here. Did I grab the medication? Yes, I did. Might be some tobacco. I'm not really gonna trade 1 cigarette for 2 wood. That's just being silly. I think that's it, eh? Oh, we got a pile over here that I forgot about. More wood. So if I want wood, this would be the place to come to. And now we don't have to do that whole rigmarole going up and down. We could just go through the door. All right. I'm starting to wonder if I want to go to take a look at the airport. I'm probably going to get myself killed. Everything is wonderful. Got so much stuff. Alright, we've been raided. Someone tried to rob us. They were just a couple of scams, so we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were armed. Okay, so nobody got hurt. Excellent. You're gonna go to bed, sir? You're slightly wounded and recovering, which is good. But he's tired. Used to be an optimist, one of those people who'd sworn that the war wouldn't come. Wars happened far away in third world countries, or so I thought, even when I was listening to the news. Getting scarier day by day, I did not believe all that was about to happen. Well, looks like your hopes were dashed a little bit there, buddy. So I'm going to have him go to sleep. I'm going to have Pavle do the business. Can we repair any of these weapons? Not yet. We need weapon components. Let's go ahead and build some filters. So we're going to have more water. We're at 10 currently, so this is going to bring us up to 18. Our sugar supply is getting lower, so we've successfully managed to get everything changed over to moonshine, which is going to be great when the vendor comes along. So we can actually have stuff to trade. Or if we need to, if we find an area that we can actually trade with, that would be, you know, something good. Let's go ahead and say hi to the vendor who's here. Hello, how's it going? I hope you like booze. Weapon components are stuff that I want. Filter is something that I want. What else you got? Veggies? I'll take the veggie. And I'll take the... sugar. And that. So, what do you want for this? Booze? So we got a little bit too much booze there. Is there anything else that I can trade? Cigarettes. And... offers just too damn impressive. Shit. I don't know what else I can put on the table other than these. I guess I'll just drop the bottle on and just deal that way, because I don't see a way of min-maxing any further, which is fine. I mean, like, you know. So that's all the materials that I can get from them. That would cost me. You can actually mouse over and click on the stuff, and you get like a little tip here where it says you can have it for almost nothing, or, you know, whatever. So here we're gonna drop the bottles. So 2 bottles, and we've got a deal, which is great. Can send him on his way. Now we got all the components necessary in order to build a rat trap, I believe. Or wait, let's start filtering water first. Now the rat trap, you can actually put in either meat, fertilizer, or canned food. And canned food's usually bland and unappealing, so I usually use that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and build the rat trap. I like to put it in the basement. He's up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him down here. You're going to go to sleep. And do that. You are going to go make some booze. 9, 10, 11, 12. So it takes 3. So yeah, this should take or finish off the supply. Here we're going to put in one of our meats. Go ahead and close the door. And we're going to get some more water filters. I think I already have one, right? Yeah. So I'll build one more. And can build an herb plant. What are you doing? Why are you going over there? Go chill. Next thing up on the menu would be to create. So we're going to need some components. We're going to need some more of these. 7 more in order to make another rat trap. Get things up to par. Next thing, we just have to board up the place one more time, and then should be good. Actually, I wonder if I can do that now. Yep, I can. Alright, so next step would be probably upgrading the equipment that we currently have over to like a stove and that sort of stuff, maybe? Get some more water. What's our water supply at? 13. This will bring it up to 21. It's a good place. Good place to be for water. I don't know if this particular scenario has winter in mind, but a heater is going to be something that I need to build if winter is going to be a thing. Alright. So we got more liquor to trade with, which is great. We don't have any more sugar. That's a good use of fuel. How much fuel do we have? It's a decent supply. Alright, you go chill. You go make some stuff. Some more fuel. Because right now we're at 3? Or we're at 0? Hurry your ass up, dude. I don't got all day. Books are specifically used to me. And you can only stack 2 at a time, which is essentially like having wood. So if you can take wood instead of books, take the wood. It's more versatile. You can actually use it to build components and that sort of stuff. Need more parts, need more components. This would be the next upgrade to do, which is going to require 2 more of these, 30 of these, 15 of these. Garden. Do I have that much fertilizer? I don't have any fertilizer. So that's not really a pressing matter. So this would be the next thing that I want to make. Try to get some parts for that. It looks like it's the day. As you can see, the boarding option, like to board the window off, is gone. I think I want to make a comfy chair. Where do I put the comfy chair? Let's put the comfy chair in the... putting it in the kitchen is kind of weird. Let's put it over here. Let's have a place where people can, you know, sit down, relax. Not be stressed out. So the good thing about this is, like, if the day decides to pop over, it's going to allow us to build it the next. I'll have him sleep in bed, I'll have him garden, I'll have him go scavenge. Small apartment building, semi-detached house, St. Mary's Church, ruined villa. People living in the end, they don't seem friendly. Mary's Church, apartment building. Old friends, only elderly couple and their son still around. There's the airport, which has danger. Lots of food, some parts, some webs, huge amounts of materials. This has possible trade. There's the airport. Plane left long ago. Yeah, airspace forum for civilian traffic. And the army shoots down any offenders. They keep permanent outposts in the control tower. We're gonna go over to the St. Mary's Church and see what's going on there. I don't know if I want to trade immediately. We'll see. Oh, I used to go to church. So that was already worth the trip. I don't see anybody around here. There's people downstairs that I can hear. There's a guy sitting around here. Welcome. We've been robbed, so we have little left. Okay. There's metal grates. Flux, please do not disturb them. Okay. Oh, hello. They don't seem to mind me hopping around. Oh, I can trade with him. What does he have? Components? He's got a bunch of herbs that I could trade. And a whole bunch of other stuff, too. Alright, tell you what. I'm gonna come back. And, this is our place. Leave. Okay, so he doesn't want me going in there. That's fine. So I've pretty much gone where I can in this area. And I've gotten, you know, a decent haul from that. So it's not that bad. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave that place be. Beyond what I've already, you know, taken. That was allowed to be taken because I had the open palm instead of like the little two fingers that are picking up stuff. Alright, so this was a good night. We didn't get the parts necessary in order to be able to grab anything. It's an even day. I mean an odd day, so I'm going to be making some food for people. So we're going to go ahead and make a meal. So I'm going to grab. I'm going to have him go over and pick that up. Pavle is just hungry now, so he's fully recovered, which is good. I'm gonna have him sit by the door just in case somebody decides to come by. I'll have him go back and make one final meal, which means I'm gonna need some food. We need some fuel. Never a good idea to use components for fuel. Bad. Always use wood. So we'll make the one meal. Have him go and make some, how are we on water? Yeah, I'll make a couple filters. How many am I missing? I'm missing 7 for those. The herbs, I don't want to make that right away. This thing, I can make... Heater might not necessarily be a bad idea to make right now, just to have one started. Okay, you can go to sleep. You've done your duty. He's hungry, so when he wakes up, he'll have something to eat. I'll be making the water. So trading over at the church is an option that I have available to me now. I think I'm going to have Pavle because he's fairly strong compared to the other characters. Because one of the things that I've noticed, I've been able to take down people with one blow with a crowbar as Pavle. The other, not so much. Like I've had Marco try to take somebody down with a crowbar and it didn't go well. Marco kind of died. He kind of, yeah, he kind of bit the bullet. He kind of. So you're up. Go have your food. No, not you. You. You're gonna go sit in a chair. What do we want here? Anything? Knives, crowbars, saw. I mean, the saw would let us go into the other area. I don't know if they wouldn't want me to do that. You know what? I'm gonna make one. What do we need for the bench? We need 5 of these. We need 30 components, and the rest of the stuff is just meh. Okay. So now everybody can chill. Oh, I can go break that. That icon wasn't there before. Well, hot diggity damn. Go ahead and smash this. Am I missing something in the... Did I get the saw for the other area? Is that what's missing? Like the first area that I went to. The very, very first place. I don't remember. They're bitching about cigarettes. I mean, I guess I could create an herb station. How many components does that need? Ah, that's way too much for now. I'll make a heater, though. I'm probably going to want to have a chair or something around here. We have the heater here, or here. Somewhere. Heat rises, so it would make more sense to have it at the bottom. I can't place it anywhere around here, except for here. But I want the purification distillery. At a certain point in time, I'm going to need like a 3rd bed, and that should probably go somewhere along there. Alright, let's go ahead and place the heater up there. Decisions. We haven't been visited by anybody. Our water supply is going to be at 20. I don't see myself making more filters today, do I? Nah. So we got a heater. If we get an indication that the winter's coming, we can do... We can take the steps necessary in order to set that up. Because this one has lots of materials, some meds, and lots of weapons. And there was an area that I didn't go. Say, some people still living against all laws, they must have supplies stocked, like canned food, possibly bandages and medicine. But they don't want to trade. We're desperate, blah blah blah. Half of it's ruined, other half is that. This is an apartment building owned by an elderly couple and their son, and then there's the airport. This might be where this run dies. I better watch for the soldiers. Yes, you better watch for the soldiers. I don't see where the soldiers are. So we got that. Let's go back. And I'm gonna head up. Can I go down? No. So he doesn't know how to get to either of those locations. Okay. So I've got a full view over there. Those soldiers are getting the fucking shit kicked out of them if I see them. Is that a soldier? Can I sneak up on that guy? I don't know if there's a morality penalty for taking somebody like that out. It's possible. But I'm not sure. So. I don't see anybody here. This is like the entire airport. Holy shit, there's a lot of people there. I mean, a lot of area to cover. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to break through this. We've already got a healthy amount of stuff. I thought I was going to be able to use the saw blade, but I haven't really found an area. I wanted to dispatch that guy quickly, just in case he was a hostile. I'll know if this was a bad idea if Pavel's sad the next day. That might have actually been, like, a citizen or something. But it just said, like, the military's over here. So I'm like, is that a soldier? Is that a soldier? And in these kinds of situations, it's usually best to fight first and worry about things later. That guy didn't have anything on him, which indicates that he wasn't armed. Which tells me that maybe, well, maybe I didn't do a good thing. Maybe I should have held off. Maybe it wasn't a good idea. So we got some more parts. We got some electrical parts. That's good. Let's go ahead and see this. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's anybody around here. So this airport would be like a new area. So it seems. Do I want components or wood? I think we'll drop off the fertilizer, considering I don't need that right away. And the rest of the stuff we'll just leave as is. Maybe the electrical components can wait as well, considering I have a healthy amount of those. Grab the vegetables instead, grab that, and we're gonna grab these as well. Tomorrow we're not gonna need food immediately. So I think it's best to just get stuff sorted out. Nobody around here. So we're gonna see. We're gonna go a little bit further. Now that we've dispatched that guy. Maybe I can start clearing that out. It's getting a little late. We'll dig until 4, and then we're gonna run to the exit. I'll know what Pavel has to say. If he's like, I got a bunch of stuff, like he didn't have a problem killing that person. If he doesn't, then he did. Well, I wish I hadn't gone there, but I went and I killed. Yeah, he's a little sad. Wow, someone tried to rob us. They were strong too. So he's hungry, sad, and tired. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get him to rest. He's hungry, slightly wounded, and tired. So I'm gonna bring him over here. Murdered someone last night. What have we become? So I should have tried to do what I did for all of us to know it's horrible, and I have to live with it. Swore. And this guy is probably, if Pavel killed, there's probably no other way. Okay, yeah. So he's slightly wounded. He is slightly wounded, and he seems to be okay. Can we build another rat trap? I am missing one component in order to build a rat trap. So we're gonna wait on that. How much fuel do we have? We have 3. That should be enough for now. I'll go and sit down. So Pavel's sad. We could really use a morale boost at this point in time during the course of this day in order for that to happen. How much water do I have? I'm at 20. I'm gonna go ahead and make some. We're also out of food. I'm gonna need to find some food. Someone's at the door. I'm terrified. Been shitty looking to scare him. I try to rob us or worse. I have a teenager. Can you please protect us? Use my hunting shotgun. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and help him out. He's still a little sad. Fear might not agree to help our neighbor. I'm glad we did. He's slightly wounded and tired. Still wait for guys to wake up. We're gonna go ahead and finish that up. And the next thing to do, I'm gonna try to figure out exactly what I want in terms of food. So next time I encounter the airport, and if I see that guy, I'm not gonna hit him with a crowbar. It's usually areas that like indicate a danger, though. It's like you gotta watch yourself. So he's hungry and sad. Why don't you go cry yourself a fucking river over here? All right. It's like if it's a military and I open the door and I see somebody, they don't necessarily usually have what? Well, maybe they do. Maybe I was wrong to do that. Or maybe I was right. Alright, you go be sad in a fucking chair or something. Here. Well, go sulk in your chair. Anything else? So Marco is slightly wounded and recovering. Pavel is sad. I don't see myself getting raided another time. I need to find a place that has food. Like, there's no other way around it. I need food. I need food now. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the day. Wow, we got Old Town. We got a military outpost. Those who trade each other at night. There's a construction site. It was supposed to be a luxurious military. There's the airport. Indicates that there's lots of food there, so I don't know. I'll have him guard, I'll have him scavenge. And hopefully we don't get killed. If we get killed, I don't know if I want to continue the run. I think I want to start over because it kind of sucks moving with like just 2 characters. We're no longer in a situation where we can easily manage stuff, resources and that kind of stuff. So there's one morsel of food, so that's good. So I'm guessing we go through there, basically. Not sure how to reach that, huh? Okay, well here's the thing. You can, hop on here, maybe? No. Alright, so you have to go up the fucking thing. I think I might be able to hop on there and then go to the other areas, right? I don't necessarily need to go down to the airport section just yet. I just want to get food for people. Get like another rat trap going. If I got one part, which I don't, I can actually build another rat cage thingy. And that's usually when you can keep up your food supplies. So it's always prioritize hatchet first, then move to rat traps and barricading the house. Weapons would also help, which I don't necessarily have. Like having a shotgun would be very useful to fend off these attacks. When people are starting to get, like, you know, slightly wounded, and that's not great. There's no statistics that are offered for these characters, which is interesting. I think that provides an interesting kind of a unknown to the way things sort of like are fleshed out. So we have wood in that pile. I wonder if I can hop up there. I can. Okay. So we have a pile over here. I shouldn't have killed that guy. I really should not have killed that guy. We're gonna grab another 4 of these. Do I need fertilizer right this second? I don't think so. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave that behind for, I don't know, more components. There you go. I'm gonna take a look and see if there's anybody around. I don't see anybody. I haven't seen any red footsteps, so nothing there. We've got some guns, some smokes. I need components in order for that to be a thing. Can I finish this off before that gets too... I think I can go down this way. I'm guessing most of the food's in this area. Like usually when the clock's at about 3/4 of the way completed, it's time to start thinking about pathing back. I should have probably grabbed those canned foods from the vendor as well. I'm just thinking back on it. Okay, so we can't get down from there. Can't get down from there either. Run to the exit, friend. So we got one morsel of food. That's not good. Everybody's gonna be tired and cranky, and it's gonna suck. So that's 2 meals. I only have one guy who's unable to do much. The other guy got some ammunition, which is good. Everyone should choose one happy man. It can't just be good. It has to be grand. When it gets bad, you want to sit down and cry, and life seems forfeit. You close your eyes and go back to the happy moment. It's not easy, but you have to try. Okay. You... What are you doing? Get off your ass. Go fucking cook, you dumb bitch. Just like sitting there. I wish I had cigarettes. It's not the time to smoke, dude. It's time to fucking cook. You make some goddamn food. That's what you do. Idiot. You know what? Your dumb ass is gonna eat last. You get to feel the hunger. You want to go in your damn chair and sit. You're gonna be up too. I've decided that the NPC that is not is being a little annoying is gonna be the one that has to deal with stuff. Alright, so somebody's at the door. We're gonna go over to the door. We're gonna say hi, and oh, look, it's Vendor. Hey, how's it going? I need stuff. Give me stuff. Alright, I'm gonna need some food. I'm going to get all the food now. And we want all these parts. I want the weapon parts, and grab your filter, and what else? Grab all this stuff. You don't have any sugar for me? Unfortunately, no. Okay, have some alcohol. No alcohol? What about more alcohol? What about more alcohol? What about more alcohol? What about, one of these? What about one of these? Very generous of me. It won't do. Try harder. What about if I give you 1 electric component? That seems like a good deal. So we get all that stuff, which is great. And what else do I have? I have one more bottle of booze I can give. Would you like some booze? What else do I have I can give you? Broken pistol? Well, shit, dude. Deal. What else you got? Can I finish this up at all? I need that if people get sick. Bandages I currently need if people get wounded. There's bullets, but I think I'm gonna be using those. Not interested. Alright, you can go. You can go. So we're gonna go ahead and build another rat trap. We're going to put some canned food in there, and that should help with the food situation. Should be able to finish off the airport. I'm going to make a shotgun with the weapon components that I currently have. I think he's suffered enough. I'm going to go ahead and make him a meal. So go ahead and pop this in here. And stop. You need to stop. Close the door. Close the door. So the mice are all alone and they can, you know, fucking die. Do I want to upgrade this? Not yet. Make one meal. Can upgrade the bench. Oh, that needs 7. Do I wait? I think I wait. Like, I don't want to make a pistol over a shotgun. So you can go here, you can... make another filter. Get up. Jeez. So Pavel's not sad anymore, which is good. No, finish. I don't think I finished setting the filter for that, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So now we got the level 3 workbench that's finished. We can actually start looking to make an electric door. This thing. Which means I need a few components and some parts, which is fine. Have access to the still, and we can start making these things. How many electric components do I have? This thing needs one of those. This thing needs 3 of those. We've got 10 electrical components. This requires 4. So I can probably make one of these. This helps build a heater. This helps build the next level of workbench. I don't see a pressing need for that. This would help the heater situation. And allow us to get a vegetable garden. That needs 1 more of these, a couple more components and that sort of stuff. Let's build a radio in the meantime. Get that sorted. Put it in the kitchen. So we're starting to become fairly self-sufficient at this point. We're going to have the food situation on lockdown. Now it's just a question of getting components and upgrading and finishing the door. So we stop getting raided and, you know, poo-pooed up the ass. With the radio, what we need to do, we need to look for the light in the upper, well, mid-right section right over here. We got the weather channel, which says what's happening. It's cold outside. Grab a book and a hot cup of tea, relax in your arm trailer. Coffee's becoming less available, so it's letting us know that coffee situation, you can probably get a lot of money for coffee. Crimes on the rise in the city program, reports of armed assaults and robberies, which is what we've been experiencing. Music is playing, and we're done. So, want to get a weapon, and I haven't been able to find somebody who would be able to give me a weapon. We're just gonna chill over here. So, sugar, we don't have enough to make alcohol. The rest of the stuff is all pretty much depleted. Our food situation's improved, and we've got 10 bullets, so when we make a shotgun, we should be able to use it. So I think we're going to go with Pavel into the airport. Hopefully not get murdered. These places opened up. We don't have much in terms of stuff we can defend ourselves with. I'm still going to bring the saw. Just in the off chance that I can find something with a saw in it. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and open up this pile, see what's there, and we're going to go over here and see what's there. Wood's good, we need wood. This is where things get dangerous, because if there is a military presence, they would be in and around here. I don't know if they would be in the plane, though. Stop running. That's good. Electrical components are good as well. This is stuff that's useful for trading. Can he jump down? Yes, he can. Alright. So that area is completely off limits. Really? Do I have to go through the plane? Is that the thing that needs to happen? Looks like. Okay, be quiet. Be very fucking quiet. I do not want to die. Okay. Anybody in here? I don't know if this guy's going to turn around. If he does, then I'm going to try to smack him one, I guess. He doesn't seem to be turning around. Are you done smoking? Are you going to be coming this way? What's your play, dude? I think that's a stairwell, and I think he might be looking in my direction, I guess, maybe? Put it on. Okay. He seems to be unconcerned with the fact that I just killed somebody, which is cool. I like that. Oh, looks like somebody got an assault rifle. I'm definitely taking that shit. Do I want to dispatch this guy now? I don't think so. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. God, I need to be able to get back. Like, there's no way, other way around this. I need to start fucking running to the exit. No. Slowly. Slowly. Okay, well, I guess he's got his own idea of where the exit is. I guess it's over here. Yes! I hope he doesn't have any reservations killing that military man. Because from what I've heard, they're kind of dicks. Yep, he's all right. We're good. Doesn't have any problems. We've been raided. Someone tried to rob us. It was quite a tough group, but we managed to stave them off. Cool. So now we have got a lot of stuff. So you're going to go get your victory lap and a nap. What did he say? Would have been I'm not going to kill anyone, but maybe that's sort of one of those trying to kill us. Yes. Stop being such a wuss. Mark will kill the soldier? Good. Good. Kill that fucking soldier. Okay, so we're missing some components for this, which is fine. Let's go ahead and make 2 of these. Make some rainwater. And we'll be able to go back to the airport and hopefully finish that area off. We get some more components? Perhaps? Perhaps. How's our water supply? We're at 28. That's good. We got 5 of these. We got 5 of these. We need 2 more of these in order to be able to make a weapon. Components are the next thing. In terms of trading, I really don't have much to offer at this point in time. So it would be a good thing to be able to find some stuff. Hopefully at the military or the airport. Which will make a run for tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it here and take a little bit of a break. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. 2 hours, 21 minutes. 21 minutes. Like 5 seconds. So, I think it's okay to end the day. What does he have to say? Not proud of killing a soldier, yet my deed may have saved someone else. Or maybe even our neighbors. Yeah, that's true. So I'll try taking out the other soldier. And finishing up that area tonight. Alright, so he's up. Tomorrow's food day, which we have plenty of. How much is it to upgrade this thing? 20 components. This one needs one of these and 10 parts. Which is kind of a pain. There's nothing else to really benefit from that. We got this thing, which would require 10 parts in order to make some distilled alcohol. Getting the door up and running is my top priority, in which I need a lot of components to do that. Next thing, I probably want to get a vegetable garden going, or an herb garden. How much fertilizer do I have? I don't think I picked up any. So, not a huge priority on that front. So let's just go chill. Maybe make a second chair. Yeah. Right next to the heater. So everybody's got a chair, we can chill out, and one of the reasons I'm letting the time go by is because I want these to hopefully pop. Because if they do, then I'll be able to restock them and take another shot at getting food. At this point in time, it's not really beneficial to end the day. We don't have any cigarettes, but we don't have any herbs, so there's no pressing. Like, building an herb garden is not a pressing matter. Don't know where I'm going to put. Probably up here would be the place where I'd stick the vegetable garden, the herb garden. Probably stick a bed in the treehouse. That's if another character decides to swing by at a certain point. How are we on water? Water, we have 36. That's fantastic. We need 2 more weapon components. And, yeah. If by 5 p.m. this doesn't finish, I'm probably going to just, switch off to end the night. Alright, so I'm gonna want to guard. Pablo, you can guard. You can go to sleep, you can go scavenge. And we're gonna go over to the airport, which still has a huge amount of weapons. I'm gonna grab these. I don't necessarily feel like getting into a firefight. I don't know if I'm going to be getting into a firefight, but probably not. This area I can pretty much just run through. There's nobody around. When we get here, though, that's when I want to slow things down. Probably get to barter tomorrow, or it's gonna be like one of the events where we go help somebody. He's hungry. Hungry for blood. He might necessarily start getting sad if I decide to take out that soldier. Wonder if I can make it there in time. Hopefully I can. Is it coming or not? I'm starting to get impatient, and I'm about to do something stupid. Oh. Come on. Fucking hell. Yeah, get fucked, you little shit. Alright. We got guns. We're armed to the fucking teeth now. This is great. Alright. There's some food in the fridge, more than likely. Lots of vegetables. We needed components, right? For the next thing. We can probably clean out this area in one more sort of a sweep. What do we got in here? Weapon components are great. We got guitars. Kind of like having one. There's a lot of food here. Like, I'm not gonna pass that up, I don't think. There's water. There's no way to get there. And there's a pile of stuff over here. So I think that's good. I'm not entirely sure who can actually play the guitar in our group. I wasn't able to get the saw. I think this area is pretty much cleared out. Be able to make the door, which is going to... Oh, we got a crime outbreak. It'll definitely protect us from that crime outbreak. So he's starting to get sad because we had to kill another soldier. Which is understandable. I mean, if you can keep murdering people, it's not necessarily going to be the highlight of your day. We need... some fuel. Gonna make some more fuel. I'll have him go grab the food. Gonna make the food. So then I would have to murder anybody like in a little while. He's not tired, so I'm gonna push him to the side. I'm gonna have him eat and then go to sleep. You can go build the door. Fuck, we don't have enough components. Okay, well... Does this take any parts? Yeah, it takes 2. So I should be able to make a guitar. This might help lighten the mood. So he's sad and tired. I'm gonna go put him to bed. Just gonna go over here. How much water do we have? We have a lot. He's hungry, sad, and tired. Now he's just going to be sad and tired. And I'm going to have him make some food. You're gonna need to figure out how to make some components. Or get components. I don't think there's any left over at the airport, so I think we should switch areas. For what area, I'm not entirely sure yet. So we need 9 of these. We need 6 of these. Don't necessarily need any food right away. Alright, go play the guitar, dude. Let's see how good he is. I don't know which ones like are actually decent at playing the guitar. Yeah, you need to stop. Let's try the radio. Cool outside, comes possible wind for. Nothing really new. There's some classical music playing. Something to do with that cup of coffee. If war wasn't enough, it's on the rise of Portland. There are reports on assaults and robberies. There's some music. Right, maybe you can learn how to play the guitar that way. You'd think it could get a clean pluck at a certain point, but no. Can probably go to the church. How good are you? Playing the guitar. So Pavel's good. 28 water. I don't see the need to make anything else. We are armed to the frickin' teeth. So I think maybe going over to the church with some diamonds. What else do we have to trade? We got medical supplies. I want to get that door up. I don't know. So, 5:20 p.m. I think we should be able to end the day without any repercussions. We'll have him sleep in bed. We'll have him guard. We'll have him go scavenge. Where do we make him go scavenge? There's a construction building. Recently, the military wrestled control over this area from the rebels. There's a hotel. They're willing to barter. Semi-detached house. Possible bandages missing, but they don't want to trade. Shots from there, we could probably scour the abandoned parts and supply. Manage to speak pass. The airport. How much do we have left? 88%. Okay. We have the church. Let's prepare some. Actually, there's a military outpost. Trade especially for alcohol or cigarettes. Be careful, you never know what to expect from them. There's the old town. Crucible of culture, one its distinct architectural styles. Military positions in overlooking mountains make it a very dangerous place now. We take the risk and find some supplies there. Some food, huge amounts of materials, lots of meds, huge amounts of weapons, huge amounts of parts. I'm not sure I want to like head into an area where I'm going to necessarily have to do certain things. Let's see if we can trade with these guys. If I can trade with these people, it might necessarily be a good thing. I don't know if they'd mind me going to the back. Doesn't seem like there's a steel icon for that, so if I got a shovel or that sort of thing, they might not necessarily have a problem with that. We got sugar. There's parts that I'm gonna need. Ooh, you want me to trade all that sort of stuff? So all of this for all of that. That's not necessarily that bad. There's 8 sugar. So that's what I want. He'll deal with that. Alright. So our backpack's pretty much full. I think we'll end the day with that trade and did I grab the sugar? Yeah, I did. Okay. Ammunition used to chase them off. That was good. He's hungry, sad, and tired. You can go to bed. You can go to bed. You can go and secure the door. Now I'm missing wood. Fantastic. Fucking hell. Yeah, I know you're hungry. Let's, make some fuel. Like, I don't really have anything else I can do. We got 48 parts. We need more wood. The wood, we can get from the school, I think. Like there's a bunch of wood there that we never picked up. Oh, some food's ready. Let's go grab that. Hold on. Give me a second. I guess I can trade these things? Like, I don't know what else I can trade with the guy. I need some wood. What do you give me for... I guess we can, like, get rid of one weapon? Maybe? This sucks. Our crowbar's kind of, like, in bad shape. There's this thing. So he's okay with giving that. Deal. Anything else we need? I mean, I hate, like, not trading for components. But we did get the components from the church. So... Military assault rifle. If we trade one of these... I think that would be a good idea. Alright, you can leave. Thanks. I'm gonna go fortify the door. Finally. So that's done. Everything else is just going to be basically moving about. I wonder if I could break that with an axe. And it's just not giving me the option because I'm not near it. I'll go take a look. When these guys are up. Mark was still sad. I can't break that. So you go get the guitar. You go sit down. You... check out what else we can make. Next thing would be to get alcohol distiller. Vegetable garden's gonna take some work. We need more wood. So wood seems to be the thing that we require at this point in time. A few more parts. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and make one of these. We'll get the distiller for the alcohol, and we'll sell those bottles from now on. We'll go back to the church, and we'll try sawing through the place. See if they mind. I should have probably tested that out while I was there. We can't really make anything else. But that's it. We are, like, out of wood. Tomorrow I need some food. Upgrading that's going to require another 2 electric components, and yeah. How many bullets do we have? 28. That's good. I can build a shotgun. It's not a bad idea. What does this thing require? That requires no weapon parts. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and make a shotgun. Far better for home defense than an assault rifle, but I don't know how this game takes certain elements into consideration. Right now, our house is fully fortified, so we're good on that front. Boom, 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 boom. I think we can end the day on that note. It's been a good day. I'll have him sleep in bed, him stand guard, and he will go scavenge. I'm gonna prepare. And off we go. I'm at the church, right? I think I picked the church. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, you go sit down. Yeah, I know you got something I might like. But, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to start sawing through this shit. Because there's piles and piles everywhere. And I want to have access to these piles. This kind of takes care of the wood problem. Right now we have a digging problem. We're gonna have to get some electric components. We don't have any fertilizer yet. Can actually make some with some of the food. If your food supplies are high, you can actually make fertilizer out of them. And we've pretty much got everything set up for the long haul. Right now it's just a question of surviving until day 40-ish. 45 at the max, I think. It was a bit of a rough start, but so far so good. Apparently my character has not mastered the ability to go over these piles of rubble. Huh. So I'm just going to try to clear this area out, and I'm going to see what's on the other side, so I can get a better idea. Do I have a saw? No, I don't have a saw on me. I had a saw. I used it to saw through this and get to these components. But I'm going to require other components. So I don't know who's in this house. I don't know if there's anybody in this house. If there are people in this house, well, I'm going to try not to steal from them. I'm going to try to access this stuff only. that guy's over there. I wonder what he thinks of me, just like sort of frantically digging over this stuff. And that's what I mean in terms of the shovel. Like in certain places, like here, it would be useful to have a shovel. But that's an extra inventory slot. I don't like using extra inventory slots just for like a little bit of time. Right now we've gotten through 2 dirt piles, and we still have plenty of time to do other stuff, and our inventory's pretty much full. So there's no real reason to have a shovel. The shovel's useless. Never get the shovel. Buying a shovel's a bad idea. Anybody in here? Motherfucker. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave that pile alone just because it's gonna take like the entire night in order to get through it. We're gonna, however, look in here and see if there's anybody around. I don't see anybody else. I might actually build a shovel. This is looking a little sad. We got a filing cabinet over here. What's in this stuff? What you got for me? We got some fertilizer. We got some electronic components, which is good. I don't necessarily want to start grabbing that right away, though. There's somebody upstairs. I don't know if he doesn't like me being down here. Looks like there's a scavenger. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open this door, so we have access to it in the future. And we're gonna run back. What does this show? Mark on the wall, a few words. Here lies Roxy, best dog in the world. I'm sorry about Roxy, dude. Okay, so it looks like there's an exit over this, because he's like pathfinding over to that side. He doesn't seem to mind me like bursting through everything, so that's cool. Day 13. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. And I think with that, I am going to be ending this stream for the time being. And we'll go through the rest of the session with the Pavel, Bruno, Marco campaign and see exactly what I can do if I can finish this. I'm fairly confident at this point in time. Everything seems to be going well in regards to supplies and all that sort of stuff. So I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to finish this. And then comes, you know, the next scenario. I think I'm just going to go through the entire scenario and stream it, which will end up on YouTube. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Take care.